It's cold and it's misty. So this morning should be a good one. This video is sponsored by Squarespace, so if you need a website, a domain or an online shop, well, those are the guys you want to use. So I'm gonna go take some pictures. You see, the thing with landscape photography is there are a lot of contradictions. On one hand, they say you should meticulously plan your shoots. But on the other hand, you need to be incredibly flexible and you need to be able to adapt to the conditions around you. And that is exactly why I'm walking around in a field, hopelessly lost, hopelessly looking for a composition. So the sun's just starting to come up now and the mist is already disappearing. So I'm gonna have to be fairly quick with this shoot. I do have one trick up my sleeve though, one idea, something I haven't tried before, which I will share with you, but first of all I need to set my composition. The mist is coming and going, but mainly going, but we've got a lovely group of trees with a leading line of a little brook here, a little river. Now I'm going to get this one in the can. Magic. Okay, I just want to try something. I got sent a couple of filters from Lee. This was ages ago. They sent me these months ago and I haven't got around to using them. And what they're called is, what are they called? Mist Grad. Now, this isn't any kind of product endorsement or anything like that. They don't even know I'm using these. But essentially, it's a graduated filter, but instead of it being dark, it's like misty. It's like putting Vaseline on your lens, which is what they used to do in the olden days. I'm going to put this in upside down actually. That's the idea I'm having. And I just want to see what effect this is going to have. It might be terrible, but it might add to the atmosphere. So I'm not entirely sure that location before is really how these filters are supposed to be used. So I've come to a location where I think they are supposed to be used and I should get a lot more out of them. So I've been to this beach before in one of my previous videos. The tide was a lot higher then, and it's just completely different now. The tide is probably a metre or so lower. So it's going to be interesting. Now, the thing with these filters is they really help you simplify the scene. I love clean, simple images, no distractions, no mess, just contrast and perhaps one or two points of interest to look at. And that is exactly what I'm looking for at this beach. One single point of interest. and a bit of texture, that kind of thing. And I have found the remnants of some kind of wooden structure. The tide is going out, so I'm going to have to be quick if I want to try and get this shot. But I've got an idea for how this is going to work. You know, it's going to involve a shutter speed of about 2 seconds and definitely the use of those filters. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with this one. It's no good. The tide's too low. I was hoping for the water to be breaking past that piece of timber and then getting my exposure with the water completely surrounding it. But the tide's going out and out and out, so that composition is just fading further and further away from me. So instead I'm going to walk along the beach and see if I can find something else. Maybe the outgoing tide has revealed a new composition. But I'm determined to get use out of these filters. Determined to make it work. So I think that these filters, if used properly, will open up all of those grey, dreary nothing days, which is kind of what we have here. There's certainly not much going on in the sky, just a band of light cloud on the horizon. It's certainly not awe-inspiring, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to change that by using one of these misty filters. But the tide is seriously working against me. Right, let's have a go over here. I can see something that looks interesting. Yes. So I've got my composition here. Haven't worked out the finer details, but obviously I want to focus on the vertical structures coming out of the sea, and there's some lovely rocks in the foreground. But what I did notice is if I walk over this way, we've got this horrible rock, like a big kind of, just, it's not smooth and round, it's oblong and horrible, and I don't want that in my shot. So by just moving a few feet over this way, I can completely eliminate it. So again, it goes back to looking at your composition, looking at the scene, and asking yourself, what do I like about it? What don't I like about it? And once you figure out what it is that you like and what it is that particularly you don't like, you can then work to eliminate certain things from your image. Okay, to be honest, I'm not having much luck with these filters. I tried this one, which is like a mist stripe, and I just can't get it to work. I can't get the image to look good. I think I just need more practice with it. So I am going to try and salvage an image here. I've got my 6-stop filter, and I've got a lovely composition. I've just been faffing on for too long with that mist filter. Couldn't get it to work. So there's my tripod in a very precarious position, and I'm going to drop in the 6-stop, go for a long exposure, a little bit of polarization, and see if we can make something of this composition. Right, I'm not bringing you guys with me because it's far too risky. One false move and this tripod will slip over, definitely sending the camera crashing into the water. So you'll have to make do with the long shot for now. So we've got a little bit of polarization, we've got a 6-stop filter, and we've got a 2-stop soft edge graduation filter. Here we go. That worked an absolute charm. I think what we have experienced today is a fine example of trying too hard. I was desperate to get something good out of that filter, and I'm still 100% confident I can, but just not today. I really do apologise, but that was a lovely, lovely shot. And I'm very happy, and now I need to go, because it's mine and Charlotte's 9th anniversary, and we have dinner booked in 1 hour, and I am going to get into so much trouble. Once again, I'd like to thank Squarespace for supporting this content. If you don't know who Squarespace are, they're like this all-in-one website, shop, domain, platform. So you go onto their website and you build your website through their website, that kind of thing. So if you're a photographer looking for your own website, go to squarespace.com/Heaton to start your free trial. Oh God! And if you like the free trial, use the offer code Heaton and get 10% off. So yeah, make your next move with Squarespace. And once again, from me, thank you for watching this video and tune in next week for more. Bye for now.